History and introduction of IMC. Indus Motor Company came into existence in 1989 with the joint efforts and collaboration of Toyota Motors Corporation Japan, Toyota Social Corporation Japan, and House of Habib. Indus Motor Company started manufacturing vehicles from February 1993. Indus Motor Company mainly manufactures different models of Toyota Corolla, Hilux, and Fortuner, which are sold all across Pakistan. Indus Motor Company aims to deliver best product according to demand of customers with the help of state-of-the-art plant, latest technology, and skilled team. The product of IMC is the first choice of customers due to their safety, quality, durability, fuel economy, innovative models, and resale value. The topmost priority of IMC is to provide an environment where every employee, visitor, and contractor feel themselves safe. It is everyone's responsibility to work safely at IMC. With our individual and collective efforts, we can prevent any untoward incident or unsafe job. We look forward to your cooperation in maintaining this safety culture at Indus Motor Company. Now you will be briefed about the safety and security rules for visit and work at IMC. To abide by these rules is mandatory for all employees, visitors, and contractors. IMC Security Rules. At gate security, every visitor must produce his personal identification and submit CNIC for entry in centralized meeting room. Then CMR card will be issued for proceeding towards centralized meeting room, and this card should be prominently displayed and follow walkway while going towards CMR. Before visit of plant or office, every visitor will be shown a safety video. After watching safety video, a card will be issued from CMR for the concerned area. On the way back, the visitors must return their issued card to CMR. Entry of all tools and equipments must be made by the contractors on inward gate pass before bringing them in IMC. Any person less than 18 years will not be allowed to work within the premises of IMC. Restrict your movement to the concerned area. During visit, the IMC visitor card and your company card or visitor card should be prominently displayed. Inside IMC premises, all kinds of weapons, explosives, drugs, sharp-edged instruments, USB, laptop, camera, and all kind of data recording devices are strictly prohibited. Taking photos is prohibited within the premises of IMC. Avoid conversation with the workers in the plant. IMC Safety Rules. Now you will be briefed about the safety rules of Indus Motor Company. Abiding by these rules is mandatory for all employees, visitors, and contractors. Always follow stop, point, and call rule while crossing intersections. Hold on handrails while using stairs. Always use walkways during visit. No hands in pocket while walking. Do not use mobile while walking. If necessary, stop at an appropriate place and use your phone. Smoking is strictly prohibited inside IMC premises, except in designated areas. Use ashtray for cigarette butts. IMC strongly restricts the usage of chewable tobacco items such as pan and gutka. Therefore, bringing, chewing, and spitting of pan and gutka is prohibited. Use waste bin. Keep the environment clean. Safety Cardinal Rules. Now we will brief you Safety Cardinal Rules of IMC. Disabling of safety device without prior intimation is strictly prohibited. No troubleshooting and maintenance job should be initiated without proper lockout and tagout. Smoking is strictly prohibited except designated areas. Even lighting a flame without proper authorization or SOP in operating areas and warehouses is strictly not allowed. Any person under the influence of drugs or alcohol will not be permitted to enter plant and office premises. Use of cell phone is strictly prohibited in Zone 0 and Zone 1 of the plant. Willful damage of IMC property is highly unacceptable. Indus Motor Company is committed to provide a safe workplace to all of its employees, visitors, and contractors. Our philosophy: safety is everyone's responsibility. All accidents are preventable. All employees are empowered to stop any unsafe job or act, and no task is so important that risk of injury to people is justified. Dress code. Entry in the plant premises is not allowed with loose clothing. Use safety shoes. Use specific PPEs for visiting specific shops. Emergency Response Procedure (ERP). Now you will be briefed how to respond in case of any emergency or natural disaster like fire, earthquakes, etc. Every visitor before visit of plant should study evacuation layout of concerned area, understand the location of emergency exits and assembly point thoroughly. In this regard, relevant area in charge will explain to you in detail. Fire call points have been installed throughout the company to warn about any occurrence of an emergency situation. Any person can operate this fire call point system to warn others. If you hear the sound of fire alarm during visit or work, patiently follow walkways and walk out briskly through the emergency exit toward the assembly point. The emergency controller will then perform a head count. An all clear signal will be given by the emergency controller when the situation is back to normal, after which you can return to your visit or work area safely. Fire hydrants, fire extinguishers and other firefighting equipment. Fire extinguishers, fire hydrants and other firefighting equipments are installed through the IMC and any trained person can use them to extinguish fire. In the next section, you will be briefed about the safety measures for prevention of possible accidents and hazards that will not only keep you safe but will also save others. Press shop. In press shop, forklifts and overhead cranes are used to move heavy and large parts from one place to another. Hence, special care should be observed in the area. In order to keep yourself safe, maintain a safe distance from heavy press machines and do not go near them. Sharp edges of metal sheets may cause deep cuts. Please maintain safe distance and use proper PPEs. Weld shop. In weld shop, one of the major hazards is the continuous discharge of weld spatters, which can cause burns to your eyes, skin and other parts of the body. Your clothes may also catch fire. Sharp edges of metal sheets can cause deep cuts, so please maintain a safe distance in the weld shop and use proper PPEs. Paint shop. As vehicles are painted inside paint shop, this area is always filled with flammable paint fumes, so even a slightest spark may cause major fire or explosion. Due to this reason, any work like grinding, welding, cutting, etc. is not allowed without permission and clearance. Assembly shop. The movement of vehicles is very frequent inside the assembly shop. Fuel filling stations are installed for dispensing fuel and chemical inside vehicle, which may increase chances of hazards. Due to this reason, give prior information and take permission before doing any work like cutting, welding or grinding. Use proper PPEs. PCL warehouse. One of the major hazards in logistic area is frequent movement of forklifts and supply trucks. Please exercise special care and always move on walkways. It is mandatory for visitors, employees and supply drivers and loaders to use high visibility jackets and relevant PPEs. During unloading of supplies, please turn off the engine, fix the wheel stopper and wait for further instructions. Do not move unnecessarily. In logistic area, flammable stuff like cardboard, wood and plastic is present abundantly. Hence, the special care should be exercised. Work permit. It is mandatory for every contractor to obtain work permit before starting any work. It is a document which is required for carrying out all kinds of non-routine jobs. For example, construction, welding, cutting, and electrical jobs. Work permit is necessary for going in a confined space, work at unsafe height, excavation job, high voltage electrical work, non-routine maintenance work, electrical jobs, hot jobs, welding, disabling safety equipment and firefighting equipment. It is mandatory to show work permit where required. Work permit should always be displayed at work site. In case of violation of rules, work permit can be cancelled or suspended. Reporting any accident or incident is the primary responsibility of everyone. Reporting helps in conducting investigations in order to avoid such accidents in future. Supervisor is responsible to investigate causes of accident, submits all information and take necessary countermeasures. It is obligatory for supervisor to submit initial report to SHE department within 24 hours and submit detailed report about countermeasures within 3 days to prevent such accidents in future. SHE department will check the accident report and countermeasures to be taken, and will then give approval of that report. Lockout, tagout. Lockout and tagout is a system through which it is ensured that machine is disconnected from the power source while performing any troubleshooting or maintenance work, which could prove to be extremely dangerous for workers. Only authorized person can use lockout, tagout. IMC issues 3 types of Lotto tags and license. Yellow Lotto. It is used for maintenance and troubleshooting jobs. Yellow Lotto is given to the worker after training on special machine. White Lotto. It is used for cleaning and inspection of machine. White Lotto is given to the worker who has got basic logout tagout training. Red Lotto card user can only access to the machine zone with Yellow Lotto card holders. Remember, license cannot be transferred to any other person, and workers should always keep the license with themselves. If license is lost, immediately inform to SHE department. Basic rules for using logout tagout. Turn machine off. Disconnect machine from the power source. Use lockout tags. Vehicles rules. No vehicle is allowed to enter the IMC premises without permission. Driving without company license is not allowed. Vehicle speed should not exceed 10 km per hour inside IMC premises. Always use seat belt while driving. Avoid cell phone usage and smoking while driving. Willful damage to IMC property is highly unacceptable. We look forward to your cooperation in maintaining this safety culture at Indus Motor Company.